So you just downloaded the MLB The Show 23 tech test, and you're wondering, what am I supposed to do? Where am I going? What am I looking at? I got you covered. Today I'm going over every single thing that you're going to need to know about the MLB The Show 23 tech test. This is going to be out for a full week, ending on the 21st at 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Pacific time. And we're going to go into everything involved in the tech test and how you guys are going to have a good time testing out the game. So when you hop right in, this is going to be your main screen. Right here, it starts off with the schedule, and if you're highlighted over that, you slide to the right, it shows your pre-order. Top left is going to be your name and the amount of stubs you have, as well as your logo. Top right is going to be the settings icon, the settings cog. In here, you can go in, change all your settings if you want to, your hitting angle, your pitching angle, all of that good stuff, audio. That's up to you. That's all preference, so I'm not going to get into that too much. Now, also, underneath the schedule, you're going to see Diamond Dynasty, Co-op, Custom Practice, and Options Explorer. Options Explorer is not going to do anything for you. Custom Practice is exactly what it sounds like. You go in here, you pick whichever teams you want, and they have these cool new bevels and textures on all the team logos, which I definitely think is pretty cool. You can hop in here, you can pick your stadium, pick what batters and pitchers you want, and just practice against the computer. Good time to get your feel for the game, right? Right here on Co-op, this is going to be a co-op where it's 2v2 or 3v3, and you're able to play with friends or completely random against completely random opponents. And this one right here, there's another co-op in the Diamond Dynasty, but this one right here is going to be the current rosters for MLB teams. So you can play Yankees, Mets, you can play Red Sox, White Sox. If you really wanted to, you can do that. Pick your team, pick your stadium, and you're all good to go in there. That is going to be strictly the active rosters for the team. And the last thing on this main screen is going to be Diamond Dynasty. That's where we're going to be spending a majority of our time in this video. But this is a online play test, so they're just working out the kinks for all the online stuff and how the game runs and getting feedback on it. So they didn't give us any franchise or any road to the show because they kind of have an idea and a feel of how that will go because it's not against other players, right? So once you hop into Diamond Dynasty, you're gonna see right away you're on the play screen. Right here you have Battle Royale, which you're actually able to play. If you hop in here, you can go into a Battle Royale draft. You can view the program, which the program isn't anything special right now. If you guys are familiar with Battle Royale programs, the more games you win and the more missions you complete, the further along you get more rewards. We'll talk about that once the game comes out. We'll do a whole video breaking down BR and everything of that nature. But you can hop into BR if you really want to and try and go flawless even in the tech test. I know some really good dudes like Not Gouda and Crawdaddy and Ray Cheesy have already gone flawless, so shout out to them. Events, there's going to be a different event every single day. Yeah, at 3 p.m. Eastern, it will change every single day. So it'll be Moonshot 2 every day at 3 p.m. Eastern. It will change. It'll be a different event, and you're just pretty much able to click this right here. You make a team. You go ahead and say you want Connor Siebold on your team. You click him. You put him in for Tyson Miller. Awesome. Then you slide over. You hit R1. You go to any of your catchers. I want Jorge in, for example. I put Jorge in, and now we're good to go. And you can go through every single position, fill them up for however you want your team to look like in this event. Hit start, hit OK, and then you'll be good to go. Now your team is entered, and you can play event games to your heart's content. I know the events on the last 2 days are going to be on Hall of Fame and then on Legend on the last day. So if you do want to try out the game on Hall of Fame and Legend, that's going to be your best opportunity to do so. You also have Play vs CPU. That's pretty self-explanatory. You pick a team, you go in with your Diamond Dynasty team, and you play the CPU. Play with Friends, again, pretty self-explanatory, but they did consolidate a lot of the UI in Play with Friends now. So now you can hit Play with Friends. All your friends list is right here, and then your requests are right here as well, and you can send a friend request and accept one right here. You also have your blocked list if you do want somebody blocked. I don't have any blocked, and even if I did, I would not show you them because they're probably a schmuck. Game invites, if somebody sends you a game invite, pretty simple, you click it, it'll show it right there. I don't have any right now because I have not told anybody I'm playing, and I don't want to play right now. I just want to tell you guys about this game. Casual, there's no ranked right now in terms of a 9-inning ranked game, so if you do want to do that, hop into casual. So if you want to play on All-Star, cool. If you want to play on Hall of Fame, you select it. If you want to play on Legend, you have to select it. And when you select it, then it'll match you up with somebody who also selected that difficulty. And the last thing that there's going to be is ranked co-op. And they have a rating system and everything of that nature. where they have innings rewards, which I hope they don't keep it at innings. It was at innings last year and it definitely did not work. So hopefully they can figure out a better way to do that. Exactly the same layout as last year. We don't know if this is going to be the finished product or not for the game itself, but they do have these rankings in co-op at the moment. There's going to be rewards for co-op in the actual game, which is amazing. It'll make you want to actually play and grind co-op, even get a reason to hop on with your buddies and make some great content, right? You're probably like, well, what cards am I going to use? Well, it's pretty simple. They added a bunch of diamonds from MLB The Show 22 into this that you're able to use, and you're able to get them pretty simply, right? You go to the shop tab, go to packs, hit buy packs, and you can get any of these 3 packs, the Diamond Dream, a normal show pack, or a 50 pack bundle for absolutely no stubs. They just want you to use these cards. It's not really a whole issue. So we're going to go ahead and buy one of these for you guys and show you exactly how the pack opening screen looks. So this is what a Diamond Dream pack looks like. You rip it open, it's going to be completely full of diamonds. Everybody in here will be a diamond, and it's just a big variance, right? A lot of finest, a lot of live series. Then you have some face of the franchise cards like Wade Boggs, again finest, and all the postseason cards are in this game as well. So it's a pretty good difference in cards. I'll also show you what a normal pack looks like. You're going to get a stadium every time because they're not giving out jerseys. And then you're going to get whatever you get. It's most likely going to be 2 commons, a bronze, and then a BR bronze or silver. You have not seen the diamond opening and walkout. That's not in this game, sadly. So if you are looking forward to seeing that, you will have to wait until the game likely comes out. Or if they tease it even more like they did in the video that came out earlier today. They gave us a little teaser. And if you don't get the cards you want, you're able to hop into the market. Everybody's on the market. That if you have extra cards, you can quick sell them and then take those stubs. And say you want to go get Tarek Skubal, you come in, you buy Tarek Skubal for 13,000 stubs. Now I have 4 of them. Awesome. If you do want to quick sell those cards because for whatever reason you're unlucky just like me and you aren't able to get a specific card, come into the My Inventory, My MLB Players, hit R2 so you can go to all the legends. Then you'll see your guys with multiples. So Felix Bautista I have 3 of. Quick sell duplicates, yes. All of a sudden there's 20 stubs. Now you have some stubs to go into the market. Here is the team screen. So it's much different than it has been in years past. It's much more expanded. They don't show the individual guy with his whole avatar right there. It is just the full screen and the full field taken up pretty much right here. I like that the overalls are in the middle. I think that's really nice how it's just right there. Everything's center cut. It's kind of easier to compare everything instead of moving your head back and forth. I think that works pretty well. Another thing I want to mention is quirks. All the quirks that used to be in the game that didn't actually affect the gameplay are completely gone, and the only quirks that you will see on a card now are their active quirks. So if you click on a card like Brian Reynolds, he has 7 active quirks. All these quirks are actually active. There's no more guessing to try and figure out which ones are and which ones aren't. So if you see somebody has a quirk, they are getting a benefit at a certain point if the criteria is met for that quirk to be activated. And if you go all the way to the right, now you have a full screen dedicated to your lineup. So you're able to mix and match all of your players. And then you have your bench pieces. There's 4 bench bats now. We used to have 5. There's a reason for that, though, because now we have, if you look over Bryce Harper, a DH spot. Having a DH in this game is universal. Every single team will have one, and your pitchers no longer hit. But if you do have Shohei Ohtani, you're able to use him as a pitcher and then also throw him in the outfield. Use him both ways. The two-way player is finally a thing. Speaking of the DH, I do want it to be known as well that there are some cards like this Edgar Martinez, and so his primary position is DH. He's also able to play first and third base, which is definitely interesting, but his default position that he doesn't lose anything on is DH. I also pulled out Verlander before, but as you can see, Justin Verlander and Jacob deGrom already have their new teams. There have been some new photoshops of these players with the new jerseys. Some are better than others. DeGrom and Verlander look great. Some guy like Teoscar Hernandez does not look quite as good. I will spare you that. If you want to see it, go into the show shop in the game, check him out. He doesn't look great. And this is also what a diamond card looks like in the game. It looks pretty similar to last year in terms of the background. Maybe it changes. This might just be a mock-up. I'm not sure if this is exactly how the cards will look, but as of right now, it is. Bullpen is pretty much unchanged. It just looks a little bit different, but there's still 8 guys in the bullpen this year. You're also able to customize your team if you truly want to. You can change your team name, home, away. I wouldn't spend too much time on the customized team stuff because it will not carry over to MLB The Show 23. I repeat, none of the customization will carry over to MLB The Show 23. None of the cards, none of the names, none of the logos, none of the uniforms will carry over. This is all strictly on the tech test. Anything you get in here will not carry over. Oh, here I am. I'm about to get a ground ball, and this is demonstrating the brand new throwing animation. So as you guys saw, the meter actually moved, and it started in the middle, and as I go to my left, it actually moves. And the more difficult to play, the more unlikely it is that you're gonna have an easy throw, right? So I just dove there. I don't know why. It is cool to know that they did take out super throws. Kind of cool. So Tommy Edman rolls to his left. I throw it. I'm barely in the green there. That is going to be an out. So the throwing animation is definitely way harder, right? And so look what happens. I'm in the yellow. There's a way more likely of a chance that you're going to make a bad throw. The issue is that I have a really good defender over there in Paul Goldschmidt. So he made the play. If you get it in the yellow, it is completely based on the first baseman's defense or the recipient's defense, if you're trying to turn a double play or something of that nature. Also, before I let you guys get out of here, I do want to mention that there was a leak that this Brooks Robinson did have the captain quirks already showing. They did take it off, so maybe they're going to change it from the leaks. If you guys have seen that picture, pretty much it was saying if there's guys with 90 plus defense, sub 60 speed, if there's 4 of them, you got a +5 boost to contact. If there's 7, you got a +10 boost to contact. And if there's 10, you got a +15 boost to contact for every single guy that fit that niche in the game. So if that's how captain cards are going to work, it's definitely going to be awesome. But they took it out after it being in here for a quick second. So be on the lookout for that. Maybe they'll leak some more of that as the game gets closer and closer. But for now, they made an oopsie and showed us. But now we know, okay? Now we know. That is everything you guys are going to need to know about the MLB The Show 23 tech test. This is out again until the 21st, 1 o'clock Eastern, and it is going to be a great time. Make sure you get your games in. Again, it's only a week, and then we'll have to go back to either MLB The Show 22 or another game while we wait for the big release, March 24th or 28th, depending if you pre-order or not. But the game is a little over a month away, and I am super excited, and I'm happy that we get to play a little bit. I'm going to get out of here, get this video out for you guys, and get some games in. So you have a great rest of your day. See you in the next one.